If you were looking forward to seeing Baldur's Gate 3 be released on the current console generation Xbox One and PS4, well, it looks like it won't be happening according to the developer. In a recent article by Eurogamer, executive producer David Walgrave explained that they didn't think that current gen consoles would be able to run it, and this is mainly due to there being a whole bunch of technical upgrades made to the engine used for Baldur's Gate 3. While not all hopes are dashed, Walgrave shared that if they were to make it work on current consoles, they would need to tone down the textures and this and that, and it wouldn't look as cool anymore. As for whether it will come to a handheld device such as the Switch, that is also not currently part of the plan. Walgrave expressed that the main focus is for PC at the moment. So while this doesn't completely rule out PS4, Xbox One, or even Switch, it sounds like there would be a lot of compromise when it comes to graphics downgrading to run on consoles. While the Final Fantasy VII Remake has gone through a delay or two, originally set to launch in March, it's now on track for its new release date of April 10th. Square Enix, or rather Tetsuya Nomura himself, has shared that the Final Fantasy VII Remake has gone gold, meaning it's ready to ship out for launch day. The director Nomura shared this in an interview with 4Gamer, expressing that there would be no further delays as everything has now wrapped up for the game. The demo for Final Fantasy VII Remake is now available for free on PlayStation 4. After playing it live on our Twitch channel this week, we're super hyped for the release this April. If you want to know what we thought of the demo, you can check out our Final Fantasy VII demo impressions video on our channel, where we talk about combat, gameplay, and even classic mode. Spellbreak, the fantasy battle royale developed by Proletariat, held its closed beta for PlayStation 4 this week. Spellbreak features magic combat in a battle royale setting with a number of combinations. You can also craft specific builds to help you survive the battle. While the closed beta is to test out what the developers call Battle Royale RPG, there are plans to provide more game modes, daily quests, and narrative, and more according to the official developer diary. While there are a lot of Battle Royale type games out there, Proletariat tries to set themselves apart with a more RPG based class system and using elemental ranged magic attacks instead of your usual shooter. The roguelike action title Curse of the Dead Gods launched on Steam Early Access for PC this week. The indie title Curse of the Dead Gods launched on Steam Early Access for $14.99 and now has been announced to be coming to further platforms when it fully releases. Console players will be able to pick up the challenging and addictive roguelite that puts you in the role of an explorer, fight dead gods, nasty enemies, while also keeping your eye on traps, curses, and the dark. The early access version comes with over 10 regular curses that puts unique modifiers on your run, more than 30 rooms, as well as 9 different fighting styles. There are also 40 relics to discover throughout your temple exploration. If you're interested to find out more about this title, you can check out our Curse of the Dead Gods preview and addictive punishing roguelike over on Fextralife.com. Koji Igarashi, the developer and designer for Artplay's Kickstarter-funded title Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, announces it will not be getting the roguelike mode that was offered as a stretch goal during the campaign. Instead, the 5 million milestone stretch goal for the gothic action platformer will be replaced with another mode called Randomizer. A recent update post that appears on the official Kickstarter page shared that due to the game's code since early development, the roguelike nature would not be compatible, especially with a procedurally generated castle. The developer apologizes for the cancellation of the mode development, but instead offers a randomizer which will launch with Zangetsu and will be available for free. Randomizer adds a brand new twist to Bloodstained by having players choose 8 different parameters before their playthrough. Black Desert has just launched crossplay for consoles and are celebrating with sales of up to 50% off for Xbox One and PS4. If you're thinking to start playing Black Desert, the fantasy MMORPG by Pearl Abyss, now would be a good time to pick it up, as they have just launched crossplay across consoles. PS4 versions will be receiving the Archer character class and the new region of Camasylvia as part of the update, which catches them up with Xbox One version players. To celebrate this new milestone, Black Desert is now on sale until March 18th. Purchase the PlayStation 4 version with 25% off, as well as 50% off for PS Plus subscribers, and you can also purchase in-game currency pearls with 10% off. For Xbox One, Black Desert is now 50% off with pearls now discounted with 20% off. You can also check out the latest trailer which shows the union of PS4 and Xbox One versions with a green and blue themed video. Bandai Namco announced that the Blue Protocol closed beta, which was supposed to take place soon for Japan's servers, has now been postponed due to the coronavirus concerns. Since the outbreak, a number of industry events, development, and more have been affected, either cancelling or delaying normal gaming activities. It looks like the beta is not any different. The new schedule for the closed beta is set for mid-April, but no exact date has been announced as of yet. But Bandai Namco have also released a new screenshot of the stunning city at night, which shows the environments are shaping up to be pretty detailed. Recently, the developers shared their thoughts on Blue Protocol having a global release. They are keen to have it go international but are needing to recruit to make this possible. The organizer behind upcoming Gamescom 2020 have announced that the first confirmed exhibitors to be taking part. Among the confirmed list of attendees for Gamescom 2020 are Bandai Namco, Microsoft, CD Projekt Red, THQ Nordic, Ubisoft, Bethesda Softworks, and more. As we get closer to the convention, there will be more added to that list, but it looks like it's shaping up to have quite a few heavy hitters attending. We are still a few months away from Gamescom 2020. The next major event will be E3 2020, which is still going ahead despite recent coronavirus concerns, but GDC has already been announced to be cancelled. For the full list of confirmed attendees, be sure to check out the article on Fextralife.com. Gamescom 2020 will be taking place in Cologne, Germany at Colin Mess from August 25th to 29th. Red Hook Studios behind upcoming sequel Darkest Dungeon 2 share they will announce more information when the stars are right. It's certainly been a minute since we heard anything about the development of Darkest Dungeon 2, but the developer has finally broken their silence to show fans that it's still underway. In a tweet on the official Twitter account, the developer expresses that the team are diligently working away on the sequel and that any new info will have to come when it's ready. The next installment of the Darkest Dungeon is quite the mystery. What we do know is that it's set to be quite different from the first. The developer has said that the combat system will be consistent with the previous title, but there will be some changes for the next entry, receiving a significant tune-up mechanically. Well, that's it for the Week in the Wikis. Please join us again next week for yet another great week of gaming. Remember to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits. And budding writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks again for being part of this great community. Keep checking in with us with news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness.